Hi all, welcome back to more Space Engineers. Hal here, and today we are after some silicon and nickel, which as you can see over there on the HUD. Now, one of the things that I want to do is take over that little territory defense station. But first we have to get some mining going, so let's go. Okay, everybody. So, first I want to apologize if I sound a little weird. My voice is a little torn up from the sinuses. So, yeah. Anyway, what we're going to be doing is I'm trying to get nickel and silicon. As you can tell, we actually have a pretty good bit of it right here. So what we're going to do, I'm going to drill down into this. Let's turn on our light so we can see what we're doing here. Not that you're going to get much of a view. And basically, I need to make sure, actually no, Bob should be turned on. Okay. I'm seeing all sorts of stuff bouncing around here. Nickel over there, silicon is down there. Are we getting any nickel in this? I don't know if we're actually getting any nickel in here or not, but I'm going to start drilling a pilot hole over to the silicon. And what we're going to do is we're going to move Bob up a little bit so that he'll be able to pick all of this stuff up for us, and we'll get a couple of K of both silicon and nickel. So, yeah, this is basically what I do off camera. So what we'll do is I think we'll do a quick cut here. Just want to show you what we were working on. Actually have been getting a bunch of stuff done as far as the base is concerned. And I'll walk you through that a little bit later, but let me go ahead and get some of the mining going, and we will be right back. And we're back. So, we have gotten quite a bit of mining done. Just to show you really quick, we picked up about 100K of everything. Except stone, I'm not really worried about right now. And let's be quite honest, stone is ridiculously easy to get if I ever need it. Which I will need it eventually, because I'm going to be putting a large reactor in as soon as we take over that big base right over there. But first I need to get some more weapons online. I actually did build a couple of the defense kit weapons. One of them is the submachine gun. Basically, it acts as a more accurate version of the normal rifle, the normal assault rifle you start with. What I'm really trying to do right now is to get some solar panels so I can get that second panel on our base up and running, as you can see over there. Let's make this a little easier to see. But let me show you what we've gotten done on this. Because I basically have just been mining a crap ton of iron to fill things out. We have put a bob in, but let me show you what we've got going on. See if we can do this without destroying everything. Alright, so we're just going to back this beast in. Now if you remember what I was saying last time, I wanted to have basically set up so that I could just back vehicles in, attach them to the inventory system, and then go. And that's basically what we did. See if we can swing this thing around. Now, what I have set up is if you go over here to the third menu, you bring this down to 8 centimeters offset, or if you are reversed, then it would be negative, I want to say 23. And you back it in. Oh, that was a little bit more mass than I thought. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and connect this thing up. Hop on out, and the refinery is going to pull everything out of there for us. Alright, so what we have going on is we have our assembler, we have our refinery. As you can see, I've gone ahead and done some upgrades on this. We have updated or upgraded the assembler with a speed module. The refineries or the refinery is using a yield module. And we now have like a little landing bay here. So what I ended up doing was putting some half blocks down on top of the regular blocks. Just use the 2-part wedge for this piece, and then full blocks behind it. So that gives you this nice little half wall look to it. Ended up throwing some lights out here so at night you can actually walk around and not be completely blind. And then we're using the catwalk mod. I want to say this is Sectans, I believe. Catwalks. And then you come up over here, you have a little walkway, so you know, if you're playing with AI on, you don't have dogs dropping down into your base, they actually will just run across that. Or zombies if you've replaced them, you know, whatever. Up here we have a ladder that goes up to our rotors, and then we actually are running EC's solar script so that that is actually tracking to the sun to keep it as powered as possible. Works really well until you get a reactor in place, but because we didn't build our small reactor originally, we now have that in here. And then the programmable block O2 generator up there, and obviously everything is piped in all the way back here to the large cargo container. So yeah, it works really well as an absolute minimalist base. And we ended up with a little extra room in here, so I could even throw more storage in, or if I wanted to put like cryopods or something. We have the room for it. Now, this LCD panel is actually out of the shield, the defense shields, or defensive shields mod. You can use the shield LCD. I think that's what that's actually called. What is this thing? Shield LCD is the name of this portion of it. I liked it because it ends up looking a little bit different, and I actually like the fact that it comes off the surface a little bit. Makes you feel like it's actually there, not just kind of stuck, you know? Nice items. Alright, so, but that is monitoring all of our power systems. Now I do want to check... let's see what the refinery has got going on here. Refinery is still pulling that, so we want to move some things around. We're going to move you over here. We're going to put this back here. We're going to put that there. There you go. Actually, no, I do need to pull some nickel as well. So it should be getting ready to... Oh, wait. Okay, so we're going to cancel you. Go over here. And we are going to do 94, 128. 128 and 30s, 158, so we'll just say 160. Yeah, we'll do 160, 170, that's fine. Solar panels need nickel and silicon, huh? Alright, well, it won't take it long to get through all of that. Oh, you've got 300 silicon. What do we need for... We need 453. So once this gets to about 500, I'll switch it over to nickel. Let it start running through the nickel. Once it gets through the nickel, we'll come back. We'll let it just process through. Because I'm not really worried about processing the stone right now into gravel. We don't really need it. One of the things that we do need, though, is the magnesium. We want the magnesium in there. Because we need to be making ammo. Now that stuff takes for... Well, I don't know. Doesn't magnesium take a lot? I don't remember if magnesium takes a while. Let's check really quick. Nah, it processes pretty fast. Okay. So what we're doing is we're letting this go ahead and start crafting up our solar panels for us. It's got the materials it needs. So a little bit later today, that solar panel will be done, which is good because we want to get as much solar going as we can, mainly because of the fact that I don't want to burn uranium if I don't need to. Alright, so... Actually, a small reactor's got 100 uranium in it. That's not too bad. Okay. Oh well, I like having backup power anyway. Okay, so now one of the things that we're going to run into is we need to take over that base. Okay, we don't need to, but I want to take over that base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let some of these things process. And I want to have a laser system in. Yes, laser beams. Freaking laser beams. But we want to put a laser system in, which means I have to go get gold, I have to get silver. We've got magnesium now, we've got the silicon, we've got nickel, we've got iron nearby. I'm not too worried about that. But the gold and silver, I think, is on the other side of the lake. So let's go ahead and turn that off. It's not too far out. So I just have to do a little bit more mining. We'll bring the ship with us, get that done, and I'll show you what I'm going to build, actually. So there's two different... Okay, there's a couple of different laser mods, but the one that I'm using is the laser beam mods. So you have to have actually a power source. And then if you want the beam to do anything other than, like if you have a power source in one place and you've got emitters, like your, oh, what do they call them? Gimbals. Right? That's right. So if you have things like your fixed laser or your gimbaled laser, you have to run these beam conduits. The other thing that you can do is to put your power source down, which is that right there, which is steel plates, I think. Yes, should be steel plates to place. Let me show you how this works really quick. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab a couple of plates out of here. We're going to grab 10. We don't need many. And, oh look, it's already set up. Okay. So you have a bunch of different sides on this thing, right? So it's a beautiful model. The unfortunate side effect is that only one side matters, and it's this side here with the little yellow ring on it. And we're going to place that, you know... Which way do we want this thing? Let's go that way. It doesn't matter, I just... See, now the reason why we need silver and gold is because we need to make the superconductors. We're going to need a lot of the... Wow. Okay, you don't need the superconductors to make the thing work. I'm thinking I'm going to talk to the mod author about that and tell him, you know, suggest maybe have it set so that you need at least one superconductor in here to make it functional. Because that means I can take the gimbaled laser, and we're not going to worry about making it armored, we're just going to use a gimbaled laser. And sure. So it just needs large steel tubes. It'd be kind of interesting to see if we can make this functional without a single superconductor. Because if we can make this work without superconductors, this is going to be so broken. Oh my word, it's going to be broken. Okay, so we want... Let's just go ahead and make 20 of these just to have them. Let it crank them out really quick. I think this thing is... Okay, so for this we do need superconductors. Alright, let me see how much... I forget how much gold I need for these things. I can never remember. I'm getting old. Alright, so let's see here. So, superconductors are gold. Wow, very little gold. Okay, that's actually going to be really easy. I can go mine that really quick by hand and come back, which I think I'll do. I'll just go grab a couple K of gold really quick. So we'll do another quick cut. I'll be right back, and we'll show you this thing when it's up and running. All right? Be right back. And we're back. So I had to reposition the laser a little bit because I found out that it has a very limited arc of fire. So it's effectively 45 degrees off center. Let me show you here. And we're going to go here, go in to laser. And you target out to 1,000 meters. Target missiles, yes. Small ships, don't worry about meteors. Stations and neutrals, okay. So let's go ahead and grab control of this thing. See, that is the extent of its aiming range. Alright, so can we... Ooh, that is some touchy things. See, I was hoping to be able to use this. Okay, so we can hit the base from here. You just need really fine controls. Let's say options. On our mouse to be much less sensitive. Hey, look at that. Okay, so looks like the turret is down. If I can hit the... Let's dial this in quite a bit more. Oh, that's much better. I think I got it. I won't know until daylight shows up. Yes, it's cheating. Okay. I think there's... That looks like a turret. I think it was the turret. We know that's a turret. Now the nice thing about this is that it takes a ridiculous amount of power to do this. So I don't know if I'm actually hitting that or not. Alright. So I want to check... Oh, okay, now we need to set it back so it's a little bit more... Wow. Alright. Okay, that's a little bit better. That didn't take too much. Now, using it as a sniper, you know, actually works really well. As you saw. Let's go ahead and get some of the stuff off our quick bar. Am I carrying anything that I really care about? Just the hydrogen tank. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in here. I'm going to grab, or I'm going to drop off, rather, this. I want to get... Where did I put my little... There we go. What do we have? We have 99 of those. Let's go ahead and grab 30 of those. We don't need a whole lot. Oh, yeah, before I forget, let's go ahead. We have the materials for it. So let's go ahead and start... Oh, I thought we had materials for it. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing silver. Silver and cobalt. So I need to find cobalt in order to make upgrades. Okay. It's fine. We have our base. We can respawn if we need to. I think we're ready to start assaulting that area, though. And what I'll do is I'll get over there. Hopefully I'll get over there, be able to take a find whatever we need, like if there's turrets that we still haven't defended or defeated. You know, maybe we'll be able to get into the place. And now I know that there's going to be interior turrets on it. So, yeah. But I think that's going to be next time. So I want to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit those like buttons. If you're new to the channel, want to see more, be sure to subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, always feel free to throw them down below. Not only do the comments, likes, and subscriptions help the channel to grow, they also let me know that you're enjoying the content. Well, that's what I'm here for. Hopefully you will continue to do so. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your week, and we will be back here next time with more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Soon you will be my base.